so let me make mention of a couple of things. If you have a cell phone in your pocket or your purse, please silence it, or turn it off. That will work either way. Some of the acts need some pretty precise, motions. You can do flash photography, unless there's been some arrangement made ahead of time that I don't know about. If there are any copyright infringements that we don't know about. I'm going to be the guy who gives you the order of the act. So, if you're participating tonight, thank you. You're brave. And we're so thankful that you decided to join us. And I'm going to let you know who's going. Now, our very first act is going to be Madame Parushka. She's going to provide for us some pretty amazing things. And I believe she's going to need some cooperation. After Madame Parushka, we're going to have Dalen Morris, who's going to dazzle us and amaze us. And then we're going to have the Bingham family singing a special song. So I'm just going to kind of keep you aware. If you don't know what part of the show you are going to be in, we'll kind of let you know a couple of acts in advance. So, Free Bird. Did you say Free Bird? It's the wrong show. So, with no further ado, I give you From the East and the Steppes of Russia, Madame Parushka.
I will need some volunteers. My beautiful assistant will help me. Volunteer. Okay.
You, sir. I come up?
Yes. Okay. You must concentrate. Okay. I want you to read to me here. Quickly read the 5 numbers.
One. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I must see them. I do not agree with mine.
Okay.
I don't deal with the things. Okay, what do we have?
1, 2, 5, 7, 9.
Oh, some very good things. Okay. 1. This is medical advice. These things will be very handy to know. Says you will be hungry again in 1 hour. This has to do with relationships. This will be very nice. Your potential partners should
Partners.
should beware of your love of raw onions and pinto beans. This is a love things. You have a secret admirer who will reveal himself to you on your birthday. are your talents? You will play drums in a rock band. And this has good money.
I like that.
Money really like that. Get this. Okay. You will soon be promoted. You will work over 500 people. You'll be mowing grass in the cemetery. Okay, my next volunteer, I will take you.
Me? Yes. We must rid ourselves of the old things.
We're going to do 5 numbers. Five numbers, please.
5 numbers. Okay. An 8.
Oh, very good.
What? I'm missing
You're a woman.
8, a 10. A 4. 11. It says a 1.
More medical advice.
More.
Ones are medical advice.
Oh, 1's are medical advice, okay.
Do not eat salt on October 13th. You will have a tendency to bloat. Four is yellow. These are positive influences that are around you. This one? You have influenced many that you haven't even been aware of. People admire you. Okay.
That's my brother.
This is to travel.
Which number is that?
8.
8.
8 is traveling. You will travel to Louisiana and work with the SWAT people. Take it out. And
10.
10 is future events. Your future looks very bright. I see you working in a light bulb factory. 11, this is danger.
Danger?
These are things you should be aware of in your danger. It is not-
Oh.
Beware the bee dip at your next party.
That's for Amy.
your Indian heritage and living in will be stimulated, start new projects. They will take often because Mars will be energizing. Thank you very much.
Madam Barushka, everybody. All right, Caitlin's going to be coming up next. She's going to be singing and playing for us. Quite excited about that. Following Dalen will be the Bingham family, and then after the Bingham family, Kim and Melissa will be doing a little music tutelage, if I understand that correctly. So, we'll turn it over now to Dalen. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. are not the kind of acts we're doing here tonight. Is that yours, Sheila? You have Reagan bring it to you.
The Benham family. You are the new
She's put a lot of this together. Thank you. The sisters, if they would come. Excuse me, sisters and friends, Kim and Melissa, they're going to be doing Music 101. After them will be coming up David Carlton, playing a little music for us. Do y'all need a second to get ready? Okay, let me tell you all what's going to be happening shortly so you can get ready for it. Wow. Is anybody going to be left to watch? Let me just go ahead and tell you guys, very soon we're going to play a game together. We're going to have some guys come up here and do a little improvisational speaking for us. And I'm going to ask you for words to combine in order to make topics for them. So you be thinking about things and I'll take the suggestions from the audience. But until such a time as that, I now give you Kim and Melissa and friends, Music 101.
Good afternoon, class. Thank you so much for
ready, and then he'll have to speak like an expert on the subject that we will assign him on the spot. He's been practicing this. I don't know how you practice this, but he's been practicing this for a little while. After Matthew's impromptu speaking, Ashlyn will be joining us, and she will also be playing and singing. She'll be doing safe and sound. So it'll be David Carlton and Matthew, and then Ashlyn. So, you hear the thunderous bass? May I give you David, the dentist. David, Thunder Thighs Carlton. That was more notes than Gene Simmons has ever played on the bass altogether. We can get some makeup on that guy. I think we've got a future for him. Just forget the teeth. Just forget it. All right. What we're going to do next, I'm going to ask Matthew Arnold to come up here and join me. Maybe you all know this guy.
Don't mess up, Matthew.
Yeah, don't mess up. After we do our little game here, we're going to Ashlyn and then Sapphire and her group. I'll introduce you guys, but you guys fire it up here. Get ready to go after Ashlyn. Okay, I need you all to throw out some words to me. We're going to combine these things, and Matthew's going to speak to us about them. I will do the combining. You just give me some words. Just shout out something.
Pigeons.
What'd you say?
Pigeons.
Pigeons.
Periwinkle.
Pigeons.
Periwinkle.
What else?
Robert Davidson.
Matthew gets exactly 15 seconds to think about what I'm getting ready to say, and then he has to speak to us. You ready? Matthew, your topic is pigeon toe fungus. Tell me to go, Doc.
All right. DJ, go.
There are many different types of birds throughout the world and in this country. Millions of species, hundreds of different species of pigeons, in fact. And pigeons are the most likely bird to contract different diseases, which is why they spread them to humans. Several different species of pigeons contract toe fungus. This toe fungus that they have keeps them from being able to be carrier pigeons, which carry notes from place to place where they used to be used to do that. These pigeons with the toe fungus, that is how the Black Plague came about. The Black Plague killed tons of people, just a lot of them. Yep, tons of people. If you've ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Bring Out Your Dead, kind of be like that. People were just dying in the streets, just falling over. There were different parts of people laying around. You couldn't eat anything because the pigeon toe fungus had infected the bread. Along with the rats who were nibbling at the toe fungus of the pigeons. So these pigeons are the reason the Black Plague ever happened. Also, they gave Adolf Hitler something wrong with his head. Which is also why World War II pretty much happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is historically inaccurate.
They also gave Al Capone syphilis, which made him go crazy, which basically caused the entire gangster thing to happen. In conclusion, pigeons with toe fungus cause almost every major world disaster.
Some of you may be wondering, is that what we do in the Speaking for the Lord class?
Yes.
That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, Ashton Morris is going to join us up front. We're going to take control of this, introduce you out, Dr. Morris. This is going to be safe and sound. After Ashton, we'll have Sapphire and her crew, and then Callie will be delivering an original composition. But for now, I give you Ashlyn Morris.
Teaching the devil a face and set them
That's the way it'll be remembered from now on. All right. I know y'all are glad that Shane gave you all that ability to sing. Genetically, but that's the way it is. All right. We're going to have a special ensemble performance here from Sapphire, Jenny, Eli, Sarah, and David. After that will come Callie Arnold, delivering an original composition, and after that will be Garrett Shields performing an original song. So we've got a lot of great things in store for you, but for now, it's about to get creepy. This is where we cue the music.
Yeah!
Who said the king of pop was dead? Yeah! David, getting it done! Wow! I mean, I just never knew that kid had it in him. I knew the rest of them had that in it. I didn't know had that in it. All right, I've been privy to some of her original work before, and now we're going to hear some delivered to us. Callie Arnold's going to come up and deliver an original composition. After that, we'll have Garrett Shields, and then Miss Bev will be coming with a crew of 400 or 500 people, and there will be something special as well at that time. But for now, Mrs. Arnold, would you like to join us here at the stage? An original competition.
Your best friend changes often, morphing from the fantastical to the tangible. The world seems to be a stage, and you are the diva. Times of innocence and guilt joins you in a search of who you are and who you are to become. The way you speak to yourself and to others changes your outlook. The never-ending versus angel versus devil scenario. You search for answers, answers to questions that are harsh and difficult. In the end, you realize that with each phase of your life, your eyesight changes. And in each phase of your life, your perspective changes with your current prescription. Sight. As a child, you live life like a character in Mother Goose rhyme. Your best friend is your favorite stuffed animal, your most trusted possession. The world seems so small that you don't even think to look outside your backyard. The look in your eyes brightens, each on the outside of your brow. Your innocence is so shown by the dimples in your smile, the cuteness of your stature melts all capable eyes. Life seems to be a never-ending question. You have no sense of time or day, no rush to life. You seem to always see the goodness in each soul, for you haven't been exposed to the wicked of the world. As an adolescent, you live life as a character in a fairy tale. Your best friend is your favorite book character, her and her secret garden. The world seems so grand, yet small enough for you to conquer. As you grow, heads are turned by the beauty of your eloquent appearance, your smile that goes from ear to ear, the cute freckles that wrinkle when you laugh, and the glow of happiness in your eyes astounds others. All that aren't blind fall so hard for the heart that shows such compassion. Your body and mind become awkward, yet completely beautiful in God's eyes. Life seems to be a never-ending pool of potential. You could grow up to be anything you want to be. You seem to always have an escape ready at hand, never without a fantasy at your fingertips. You begin to retreat into your own mystical land, for you have begun to be blemished by the world. As a teenager, you live life as a spoiled princess. Your best friend is your #1 enemy, depending on who she likes today. You stand on top of the world as if you own it, reigning everyone around you. Burdens become heavy, and death surrounds you. No escape is quite far enough away. Life decisions are made too early. Maturity does not have your back. Life still seems to be a never-ending question, so full of rebellion. You are always on the run, never stopping to enjoy life for the truth within it. You seem to always see life as a big misunderstanding, for your generation has been exposed to what we all must overcome. As a young adult, you live life as a victim of a devastating crime. Your best friend was lost and a new one found. The world seems so harsh. It seems that there is little hope left within you. Your face is tired and worn, scarred by tribulations of past and present. Anxiety of the future trembles the body, the mind goes blank. The eyes show fear of what is to come, bloodshot with weariness. You continue to fall in the same trap again and again, believing that the grass is greener empty world for your generation has been exposed to what we must see through the eyeglasses of transparent coincidence. As a 20-something, you live life as a rat that has lost her way to the cheese. Your best friend is your current roommate. Many have come and gone. The world is so confusing and seemingly impossible. The look in your eyes screams identity crisis. Feelings of desperation, misery, and misunderstanding linger at the end of your tongue. Longing for happiness, peace, and comprehension throb at your heart. So beautiful on the outside, yet inwardly cloaked with chaos. Life seems to never make much needed sense, craving comfort and loss of perception. Where do you go from here? Is a question that stalks you persistently. Hope is what you cling to when overcoming that which smothers you, the joy knowing the goodness is to come. As a 30-something, you live life as a realist. Your best friend is your spouse, committed for life. You becomes us. To never be you again, Lord willing. Burdens are lighter. A threefold cord makes us stronger. The world in which we live is reserved and contained. Spontaneity is rare but relished. Potential has edged its way in to our everyday life. Career, education, love. Life lends itself to positivity and happiness. Our mind is clearer than it ever has been. We seem to always have hidden strength that is needed in unexpected shapes and forms. We no longer seek escape or retreat, but hand over all to God willingly.
Really good. All right. Garrett Shields is going to be performing a song. I've heard him do this song before. It's quite good. It's an original song that he's written. I think he should write much more, but he says he just has to wait and see if anybody throws money at him, things like that. After Garrett performs for us, we're going to have Miss Bev come, and her crowd will be joining her for a dramatic retelling of a classic. Then we're going to play a little game again with David Pagan this time. So be thinking of the words that you'd like to incorporate to see if you can get David Pagan to elaborate on for us. All right, you ready, Garrett?
No.
Garrett's not ready. So how are you guys? Everything all right? Oh, you're okay. All right. He's nervous. Please make Garrett feel comfortable. This is his original composition, Dear December.
Yes, you know that. All right.
What was he nervous for? So super good, very good. All right. Let me take a moment to introduce you to the cast of this next act. First of all, we have Miss Beth Bean. We'll also have some help from Matthew and Alyssa Arnold. Miss Nancy Back will be joining our ensemble on the stage, as will Jean and Betty Carey. They will be helped as well by Celia and Autumn Bingham, Adeline and Isaiah, all right, and Trinity Huddleston. Oh, all right. This is a classic originally written by Nancy Van Lon. It's called Possum Come A-Knockin'. I think y'all are going to really enjoy this. While they're finishing setting up here, David Pagan, brace yourself. These people are going to really work you over pretty bad. After David Pagan, we're going to be visited by the Highwaymen. You all know who you are. And then after that, Jordan Arm will be joining us on stage. He'll be playing guitar for us. Are you ready? Awesome. Coming up.
Ma was busy cooking in the kitchen making taters when the possum came knocking at the door. Paul was busy fixing and banging and pounding when the possum came knocking at the door. Pappy was a whipping making Play-Dohs for the baby when the possum came knocking at the door. Sis was tossing baby, while Pappy was a whittling when a possum come and knocked. Brother was untangling all the tiny line for fishing while Sis was tossing baby and Pappy was a whittling. And Paul was busy fixing, and Ma was busy cooking, and Granny was a knitting when a possum come knocking at the door. Coon Dog was a twitching and a scratching in the corner when a possum come knocking at the door. Tom Cat started sniffing and a spitting and a hissing when a possum come knocking at the door. What's that? Sis said. Brother said.
What?
Paul said. Granny said. She said. Then the dog started sniffing and a pawing and a growling while the cat, tail twitching, was a hissing and a howling, making Granny stop a knitting and Happy stop a weeping, and Baby started fussing, Sister Brother started fussing because the little old possum was a knocking at the door. Granny said.
No.
Patty said.
What's that?
Mom said.
No.
Mom said. Then I creeped across the floor and peeked under the door. It's a possum coming knocking on the door, I said. It's a possum coming knocking at the door. Then brother came leaping, and sis came running, and baby came crawling, and dog started howling, and Pappy was a jumping, and Granny's eyes was twinkling as Mom followed Paul to the door.
Now hush.
Paul said,
What's that? Now hush.
and slowly Paul opened up the door.
Now you all stop with your hollering, your fussing, and your cussing, because there's nothing better than knocking at the door.
No possum.
Pappy said,
Oh, possum.
Paul said,
No possum.
Granny said,
That's a possum.
Mom said. Then we all started doing like before. Granny was a sitting, while Pappy was a whittling, Mom was a cooking, while Paul was a fixing, brother was untangling, while sis was tossing baby, coon dog was a scratching, while Tomcat was a licking. And I was just a sitting and a looking out the window when I saw what I saw over the old tree. Possum was a scooting and a scrambling and a dangling. That possum that was knocking made a fool out of me.
They're not ready for prime time players, everybody. Very well done, very well done. Do you feel like you're getting an education tonight too? I'm not sure that possum came or not. All right. Coming up very soon, we're going to have a group of guys come up, so we probably should have you guys come on up and start arranging yourselves just a little bit. I'll join them for that in just a moment. But right now, David Pagan's going to come to the stage. We're going to need some words. So you guys go ahead and start shouting those things out. Jordan, you are double on deck.
Bacon.
What's that?
Bacon.
Bacon.
General meningitis.
Peg leg. Peg leg.
Okay. David Pagan.
Ninja Turtle.
Billie Jean. Billie Jean's not his level. I don't know what else to say. David, are you ready?
Sure.
You accept the challenge that's being handed?
Matt, you got that belly.
These guys think of this as a competition for some reason. I don't know who ever would have given them that idea. David,
Yes.
your topic, you get 15 seconds to think about this. Leprechaun noodles.
Been practicing for months.
That's 15, bring it on.
Alright, so you all may have heard of the cereal Lucky Charms. Raise your hand if you have. Want to see some Lucky Charms? Yeah, Lucky Charms. They got nothing on my new product. I've got a product that will revolutionize the way you do magic. Alright, so you ready for this? Leprechaun noodles. Alright, I know, it sounds crazy, it's a little crazy. But trust me, Lucky Charms, they're a badge. Leprechaun noodles, alright? They come from the East. They're Asian. They're noodles, okay? Makes sense. So you've got these Asian leprechauns slaving away back here. It's humane, don't worry, okay? So they're making these leprechaun noodles. Now, there's a secret ingredient. I'm going to tell you about it a little bit later, but not right now. Because these leprechaun noodles, you want to buy them. Okay? Alright. You want to buy them. Okay. So, secret ingredient. Are you all ready for this? You ready for this? I don't know. Okay. So, leprechaun noodles. You want them. They're only $9.95, and if you call within the next 10 minutes, you can get them for $5.95. But wait, there's more, okay? Are you ready for this? If you call within the next 10 seconds, you can get two for the price of one. But time's up. I'm sorry. My point. You want leprechaun noodles. They will revolutionize the magic in your life. Thank you.
All right. All right. That was, we have to turn this one on.
That'll make all the difference.
Now it's on.
Testing.
That was David Bowie, everybody.
The new king of pop.
I do have the privilege of introducing a brand new band to you tonight.
You're welcome.
It's the Blake Council and the Alabama Family Tree.
I knew out of one branch.
All right, so we're going to play a little song for you. You probably recognize this one. We didn't write it. But then, again, neither did the guys who originally recorded it. Okay, are we ready? Whoa. That's, no. I know that's how it goes. No.
I'm positive.
You told me.
You said you knew this song.
You didn't say you knew you were ready.
With the guitar. With the guitar. Yes, that's the way it goes, but you do it with the guitar.
Wow. go round and around and around and around and around and around.
Ready to go, Mark?
Take the first verse.
I did the second verse.
Then you can I can stay. Not my turn.
We're really going to go between two verses.
But there's 4 verses. Here we go. I fight a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again. Or I may simply be a simple young friend, but I will remain, and I'll be
Let's go slow it down here a little bit.
Okay, well, we do have to keep things going.
Somebody asked for an encore. We gotta give them what they want. Can we play one? My wife.
Yes, it's a love song. We're gonna play a love song. But we are on the schedule.
All right, please, a little bit. A little bit faster.
You're welcome.
All right, Jordan Arnold, you are up. Little music after that. And then, coming up right after Jordan, Jasmine Caldwell, followed by Jackson Caldwell. Oh, you're going to get some learning coming up. All right, Jordan's going to play a little something for us. You about ready? What do you got? Okay, he'll be coming up here shortly. After Jackson and Jasmine, we'll have Stephanie Barton. So prepare yourself. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jordan Arnold.
All right. Okay, quick show of hands. Who here has read the book The Hobbit? All right, keep them up. Who here saw the movie that came out last year? mic him up. Who saw the trailer for the movie that came out?
Oh, more people.
All right, great. Okay, so then you probably heard the song that I'm going to play for you now. In the beginning of the book or the movie, depending on which version you are privy to, 13 dwarves show up at the house of the hobbit Bilbo Baggins and invite him on a journey to reclaim their kingdom. But to explain the quest to him, they sing him a song. And they ask him to come with them far over the misty mountains. And I can't play it.
You can do it, Jordan.
I believe in you. Come on, buddy.
There it is.
Far over the misty mountains, tall, cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to claim our long forgotten gold. The pines were moving above the height. The winds were moaning in the night. The fire was red with flaming spread. The trees like torches blazed with light. The bells were ringing in the dale. The men looked up, their faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail. The mountains smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves they heard the tramp of doom. They fled their hall to die and fall beneath his feet, beneath the moon. Far over the misty mountains, grim, to dungeons deep and caverns dim, we must away ere break of day to win our father's gold from him.
How does he say that so low? I suspect there's a troll in there somewhere. All right, thank you, Jordan. Now, Jasmine Call is going to come up here. She's going to demonstrate for us a skill that even if you didn't know you needed, now you'll know. Everybody should know how to draw a seahorse. If you don't know how, you're about to find out. Jasmine. I know how to do it now. What's impressive is that she did it left-handed. That was really awesome. In case seahorses are not your thing, which I can't imagine, if you could do that, I'd draw seahorses all day long. That's what I would draw. But Jackson knows how to draw something else, and he's going to show us. Oh, he's going to draw his family for us. Jackson Caldwell will do that, and Stephanie will be up here in just a second. Jackson, are you ready to show us how this works? I'm really excited. You're going to show us how to draw your family? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jackson Caldwell. right here. This was their studio. You saw it here first. We'll auction those off later. All right. Stephanie Bard is going to do a little piano playing for us. I believe. No? I'm sorry. Violin. Excuse me. Sorry.
Same time.
Ready? Okay. After that, Matthew Arnold will be playing drums. He'll be joined by some special guests, the Mattettes. And then Jordan Arnold will be on deck to do our little impromptu game. Are you ready for that? Can you beat leprechaun noodles? That's the question.
Can you? What?
But in order to bring a little class to the place, we're asking Stephanie Bard to join us. She's going to be playing the Pink Panther. Henry Manson. He's got that bomb. Okay. All right, Matt Arnold's going to go to the drums here, and I'm going to play a little bit and sing. And I need Sean and Alyssa and Amy. We're going to have some a little musical interlude here. And Jordan, you're on deck. Ready? And then we'll have Kylie will be playing and singing for us in just a moment as well. And stay tuned. Not long from now, we'll have a guest from Sesame Street. Oh, that's just like, well, think about that.
the Mathettes.
You want to say?
Just talk amongst yourselves, and roll up my sleeve. I'm pretty sure you all will know all of these songs, so feel free, please, to sing along. It'll drown out the noise that's coming from this microphone. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. All right, where you at, Jordan? Everybody be glad that at least he's not loud, right? All right.
John Boats.
John Boats. What else?
Octavius.
Cream.
Octavius? Oh my. Someone say cream?
Cream.
Fingernails? Okay, wait.
Lime cream.
Somebody give them 15 seconds. As soon as I say this, give him 15 seconds. Octavius's fingernails.
For those of you who know me, you know I enjoy comic books. Comic book characters, comic book superheroes. But my favorite superhero has always been Spider-Man. What are you shaking your head for, Nick?
I know where you're going with this.
Totally. I'm totally committed. Spider-Man has some cool powers. You know, he can clean the walls, he has super strength, he has the spidey sense, he can shoot webs, although sometimes it's not technically a superpower, but, you know. Anyway. But aside from his cool powers and his nerdy secret identity, which I identify with, he has some really interesting supervillains that he fights on a regular basis. One of those is a Dr. Otto Octavius, who has come to be known as Dr. Octopus for the metal tentacles that were fused to his body, which he uses as weapons and tools to carry out heinous acts. Many a time has Spider-Man been caught in the clutches of these tentacles, but few realize that an even more deadly weapon is his fingernails. You see, while Spider-Man might be able to sense the tentacles coming at him, it puts him in perfect range for Octavius to reach out and scratch him like a cat. And by the end of the movie, Spider-Man is sure to have his mask torn off. And everyone will know his secret identity. What's worse is that in recent comics, Octavius has contracted pigeon toe fungus.
Even a blind hog might make it once in a while. Okay. Y'all ready for a little treat? Miss Kylie Brielle is going to play a little and sing for us, Rolling in the Deep. Now, some Adele fans clearly in the audience. Right after that, we're going to have a visit from Sesame Street. And following that, Sarah Pagan is going to recite some poetry for us. A little class back in the joint after all of this is going on up here. Callie, are you almost there? Almost there. All right. This mic's really hot. Kylie.
involved, that they come out tonight and support Bethany in doing this. I feel like this is a very awesome idea.
Hear, hear.
This time we spend together with so many people that I would love to know better, that I just say hi and hug, you know, at church. But, you know, there are things that we don't really know that, like, we're capable of doing. Like, who knew that David could moonwalk? I didn't. And I've known him for a long time comparatively now. Also, I have not developed the talent to sing multiple parts at once. Yet. Thank you. Says the girl in Luna Lovegood glasses. So anybody who knows
Allison, that's your cue for the music.
It's not. It's playing, but it's not ringing. Evidently your phone jack isn't working, Elmo.
Allison's gonna call Apple.
Ta-da.
Allison said that doesn't matter. We'll just keep going on.
You have to.
Who wants Ellen to tell some jokes? Allison, what kind of dog tells time? Dorothy? Dorothy wants to tell a joke. Dorothy says, how do you make a Kleenex dance? You put a little boogie in it. Allison, what is the slipperiest country? Dorothy, what do you think? Greece. Elmo says, how's Elmo fix a broken tomato? Tomato paste. Dorothy, why can't the leopard hide? Because he's always spotted. Elmo says, how do you keep an audience in suspense? Say goodbye, Dorothy. Elmo, say goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for coming, Elmo. Everybody get Elmo, honey. I'll be on deck, David Pagan.
Very good.
Make sure you get some love from Elmo, folks. Need a hand? Mr. Johnson's a fan. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention. Back up here, please. That turned in all of a sudden the most gruesome thing that's ever happened. You know what happened when Elmo lost his head? Okay, Sarah Pagan is going to bring a little extra class to us. Yeah, and then her sibling, David Pagan, is going to be doing a little singing for us. It is a classic, I happen to know. I'm going to tell you what it is in a moment, but it is, yes, it's a classic. Yeah, I'm not going to share what it is. And then after that, Sean Dalen National will be performing another musical piece for us. And then Blake Council will be on deck for our little game. He'll be our last player in that game, and then we'll have one more act after that. So we're very near the end, folks. But for now, may I give you one of my very favorite pagans.
I was going to be reciting a poem that I memorized when I was 10 years old. It is called The Highwayman. There are no starships in my highway. It's a poem by Alfred Weiss. Winds torn in darkness among the dusty trees. The moon's ghostly alley, tossed upon valley seas. The rogues who live in moonlight over the moon. And the highwayman came riding highwayman came riding up to the open door. He had a French cocked hat on his forehead, a bunch of lace in his chin, a coat of claret velvet, and breeches of brown doe skin. They fitted with never a wrinkle, his boots were up to the thigh, and he rode with a jeweled twinkle, his pistol butts a twinkle, his rapier hilt a twinkle, under the jeweled sky. Over the cobbles he clattered and clashed in the darkened yard. He tapped with his whip on shutters, but all was locked and barred. He whistled a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there? The landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, plaiting a dark red love knot into her long black hair. But lo, in the dark vineyard, a stable wicket creaked, where Tim the hostler listened. His face was white and peaked. His eyes were hollows of madness, his hair like moldy hay. But he loved the landlord's daughter, the landlord's red-lipped daughter, dumb as a dog innocent, and he heard the robber say, "One kiss, my bonny sweetheart, I'm after a prize tonight, but I shall be back with the yellow gold before the morning light. Yet, if they press me sharply and harry me through the day, look for me by moonlight, watch for me by moonlight. I will come to thee by moonlight, though death should bar the way." He rose upright in stirrups, he scarce could reach her hand, but she loosened her hair in the casement, his face burned like a brand as the black cascade of perfume came tumbling over his chest, and he kissed its waves in the moonlight, those sweet black waves in the moonlight, and he tugged at his rein in the moonlight, and galloped away to the west. He did not come at dawning, he did not come at noon, but out of the tawny sunset, before the rising moon, with a rose a gypsy's ribbon, looping the purple moor, a redcoat troop came marching, marching, marching. King George's men came marching up to the old inn door. They said no word to the landlord, they drank his ale instead, but they gagged his daughter and bound her to the foot of her narrow bed. Two of them knelt in the casement, with muskets at their side. There was death at every window, yes, death at one dark window, for Bess could see through the casement the road that he would ride. They had tied her up to attention with many a sniggering jest. They had bound the musket beside her, with the barrel beneath her breast. Now keep good watch, and they kissed her, and she heard the dead man say, "Look for me by moonlight, watch for me by moonlight. I will come to thee by moonlight, though death should bar the way." She twisted her hands behind her, but all the knots held good. She writhed her hands till her fingers were wet with sweat or blood. She stretched and strained in the darkness, and the hours crawled by like years, till now, on the stroke of midnight, cold on the stroke of midnight, the tip of one finger touched it. The trigger, at least, was hers. The tip of one finger touched it. She strove no more for the rest. Up she stood to attention, with the barrel beneath her breast. She could not risk their hearing. She would not strive again, for the road lay bare in the moonlight, blank and bare in the moonlight, and the blood of her veins in the moonlight throbbed her love's refrain. Had they heard it? The horse hoofs ringing clear? In the distance, were they deaf that they did not hear? Down the ribbon of moonlight, over the brow of the hill, the highwayman came riding, riding, riding. The redcoats looked in the priming. She stood up, straight and still. In the frosty silence, in the echoing night, nearer and nearer it came. Her face was like the light. Her eyes grew wide for a moment. She drew one last deep breath. Then her finger moved in the moonlight. Her musket shattered the moonlight, shattered the breast in the moonlight, and warmed him with her death. He turned. He spurred to the westward. He did not know who stood, bowed with her head on the musket, drenched in her own red blood. Not till the dawn he heard it, and his face grew gray to hear. Had the landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, had watched for her love in the moonlight, and died in the darkness there. Back he spurred like a madman, shrieking a curse to the sky, with the white road smoking behind him, and his rapier brandished high. Blood red were his spurs in the golden noon, one red was his velvet coat, when they shot him down the highway, down like a dog on the highway, and he lay in his blood on the highway, with a bunch of lace at his throat. Yet, still of the winter's night, they say, and the wind is in the trees, and the moon is ghostly alien, That's right. Up to the old window.
I can't remember my wife's social security number. That was incredible. We've got lyrics up here for people who can't sing like one little segment of the song. That was impressive. Very well done. Wow. I feel so inadequate now. What a tremendous amount of talent we've already seen. David, are you ready?
I am, sir.
Would you like for me not to introduce exactly what you're doing?
Yes.
I think we're going to figure it out. You're right about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the nerds, David Payton.
I want to dedicate this song to all my homies with the chrome spinners. Oh, they're all thinking I'm so wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just see I'm wide and nerdy, look at me, I'm wide and nerdy, I wanna roll with the gangsters, so they all think I'm too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, really wide and first my ass and my teeth, that's cause I'm a chain, D&D, Phil Long was my favorite MC, before y'all just had a real AT, I was in a snitch. You'll find the point station here. All my action figures and chairs. Stephen Hawking's in my library. Now my safe page. I'll pull the shirt out. Got me away from my topic spaces. Go to half a dozen places. They got me with us to wear braces. We're all the sandwiches and mayonnaise. I'm using my super pleasure days. So see my moves gonna stay amazed. My fingers just at this place. The blaze no kill out. I had to run. Got the scalpel level 1. Do the cactus just for fun. Ain't got a cat like a solder gun. Happy days is my favorite theme song. I'm the one who became the ping pong. Blazing tree, crazy green. Blue JavaScript is well spent. Roll on, Segway. I know they're all thinking I'm so wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy. You see I'm wide and nerdy, look at me I'm wide and nerdy. Roll with gangsters, although it's apparent I'm too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy. It's so wide and nerdy. Suspected X-Men comes through on collecting test of my pocket, I must protect them, murder on a keyboard, and please keyboard, chop lots and deals by media, edit Wikipedia, under my holy god, you're trying to out how you ROTF, well, and visit websites, you'll see who they call, I need you know for all, you make homepage for my dog, yo, tell myself in back, then I'm just gonna leak out, spend my life playing World of Warcraft, pow, hold on, CT, get on, nerdy, extremely wider than sour cream. I was in a deep level, one level, even chest team. With a question I never thought was hard, so I like her, I like her. And every weekend at Renaissance Fair, I'm in all my own. Rolling, they're laughing. Rolling their eyes cause I'm so wide and nerdy. Because I'm wide and nerdy. Just because I'm wide and nerdy. All because I'm wide and nerdy. You see I'm wide and nerdy. Rolling, the gangsters. Obvious I'm wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and nerdy, just too wide and really wide and nerdy.
If you didn't catch all the words, and I didn't because I'm that old, but I've heard that before. You should really look those up. It's very funny, and you got it. You got the skills. I don't know what else to say. All right. If you will direct your attention over here to our grand piano, Sean, Dalen, and Ashlyn will be performing a song that some of you will know as a Christina Perry song. Some of you will know it as a song from Twilight. Yes. Yeah. And Blake will be on deck
out of, and you're going to just eat it up. So, with no further ado, I'd like to direct your attention to my left, to the lovely ladies of the Morris clan, as they serenade you with this lovely tune. We'll be needing some suggestions from the audience in just a moment. What did you say?
Beaver.
Did you say fever or beaver?
Beaver.
Beamer?
Beaver. Beaver. It's bone.
It's a bone. Thank you. For everybody else who's as old as me, they said femur, the bone. socks.
Too
Okay,
many
thank
words.
you. I think we have one more.
Beer schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Thanks.
That's tempting. Okay. After Blake is finished, I do mean finished, we'll have our finale, which will be a performance from the hostess with the mostess with her lovely brood as they follow through. But while we're standing here, let me say something else. Everything went so smoothly tonight, and everything went so very well, largely due to Nathan and Kylie making sure all the sound worked. Give them a big hand. There's been an awful lot of other stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. A lot of other folks have been very generous with their time, and it's been wonderful so far. And Aaron's up there doing some videotaping. You recognize his shirt. He was the sheep who started the Harlem Shake. What was going on there? That was awesome. All right. You all ready for Blake?
Yeah.
Everybody have some time for us? He gets 15 seconds to think about this. My Little Pony socks.
This guy show hasn't had enough of is a southern slang. Deeply disappointed. Who's my timekeeper?
Ruin the English language.
This is serious here. Okay. Most people, when they get dressed in the morning, they start with their undergarments, undershirts, pants, shirt, tie if you're professional. Most people put a lot of thought into this. The garment that gets not nearly enough attention is your socks. If you've been a member of Expressway in the past 11 and a half months, you may have noticed once on a Sunday morning or evening or a Wednesday, I tend to wear stranger socks than most. Most people stick to gray, navy, maybe somebody will branch out and wear olive if they're new Christmas. I've really tried to make a statement with my socks. And I've even gone so far as to have inspired some other people around the congregation. Matthew Arnold, who you may or may not know, has a massive man crush on me. My style since Christmas. He even went so far as to list on his Christmas list that he wanted several pairs of Blake socks. While I do have an array of socks that I wear that range from teal, this loud blue, deep lavender, coming sometime around Easter. There is one pair that I have had waiting on deck for the perfect occasion. And I think that occasion may be coming up. There's a little girl on the front pew that has a birthday coming up. And I think that on that day, when I get up in the morning, and I put on my undergarments, and I put on my pants, and I put on my shirt, I cinch my belt, and I tie my tie, and a half Windsor. No, the double Windsor is too much of a knot for me. When I go to my sock drawer and I choose the socks that I'll wear to this birthday party, without doubt, I will be wearing My Little Pony socks. Thank you.
So, when we're done entertaining each other, let's go downstairs and clean up this mess so that we can all go home before midnight. All right. With all of that said, thank you so much for everybody who participated. You people are phenomenally talented. One big hand for everybody. And for those of you who are hiding your talent under a bushel basket, you just shame on you. Shame on you. We all enjoyed it. And I got to tell you guys, I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. Really, in all seriousness, I've really been looking forward to this for a long time. For so many reasons, but I must confess, I have been waiting for at least 10 or 11 years to hear Phil Martin sing. If we sang that song, he would sing that verse. And you're like, well, you're flying a starship. All right. Well, with all of that said and done, there's but one thing left to do. The Bingham children would like tonight to say good night to you.
Oh, please tell me. This is what I think it is.
Thank you.